Africa, land of diversity and life. Africa, the second largest continent on Earth, is a land of extraordinary diversity. From the sun-scorched sands of the Sahara to the fertile valleys of the Nile, Africa's landscapes are as varied as the people who call it home. Africa's landscape is one of the most diverse and breathtaking in the world. It ranges from the vast deserts of the Sahara in the north to the lush rainforests of the Congo Basin in the center. This is a continent where ancient traditions meet modern aspirations, where the rhythm of life beats through the heart of nature. North Africa is dominated by the Sahara, a seemingly endless expanse of sand dunes and rocky plateaus. While it appears lifeless, the desert is home to nomadic tribes such as the Tuareg. Further south, the Kalahari Desert in Botswana and the Namib Desert in Namibia are home to unique wildlife and indigenous communities, like the Sand People, who have lived in harmony with these dry landscapes for thousands of years. They rely on ancient knowledge to find food, water, and shelter. The savannas of East Africa are among the continent's most iconic landscapes. Here in the Serengeti, in Masai Mara, the Great Migration unfolds, a breathtaking spectacle where millions of wildebeests and zebras journey across the plains in search of fresh grazing land. This land is also home to the Maasai people, known for their vibrant red clothing, intricate beadwork, and deep connection to the land and wildlife. The Maasai live alongside Africa's most famous creatures, lions, elephants, and giraffes, respecting and coexisting with the natural world. In Central Africa lies the Congo Basin, the second largest rainforest on Earth, often called the lungs of Africa. This region teems with life, from the endangered mountain gorillas of the Virunga Mountains to the colorful birds and butterflies that thrive in the forest. The people of the Congo Basin, like the Baka and Aka Pygmies, have lived in the forest for generations. Their knowledge of the plants and animals has been passed down through the ages, and they continue to live sustainably, using the forest for food, medicine, and shelter. Africa's rivers and lakes are the lifeblood of the continent, supporting both human and animal life. The Nile, the longest river in the world, flows through 11 countries, providing water to millions of people in regions that would otherwise be desert. The Great Lakes of East Africa, like Lake Victoria, Lake Malawi, and Lake Tanganyika, are rich ecosystems teeming with fish and other aquatic life. These waters provide a crucial source of food and income for the surrounding communities. In Africa, a large portion of the population relies on farming for their livelihood, with smallholder farmers making up the majority. They cultivate crops like maize, sorghum, and cassava, often using traditional techniques and limited resources. Many African farmers face challenges such as climate change, poor infrastructure, and limited access to markets, but they remain resilient, continuously adapting to sustain their communities. In Africa, many coastal and inland communities rely on fishing as a primary source of income and sustenance. Small-scale fishers use traditional methods such as boats and nets to catch fish from rivers, lakes, and oceans, harvesting species like tilapia, catfish, and sardines. Despite facing challenges like overfishing, pollution, and climate change, fishing remains a critical livelihood, supporting millions of families across the continent. Africa's mountains are as majestic as they are sacred. In the north, the Atlas Mountains stretch across Morocco, Algeria, and Tunisia, home to the Berber people who have lived in these highlands for centuries. The people of Morocco are known for their rich cultural heritage and diversity, shaped by centuries of history and the influence of various civilizations, including Berber, Arab, and French. The majority of Moroccans identify as Arab Berber, with a strong sense of community and family values at the heart of their society. Islam is the predominant religion, deeply influencing daily life, traditions, and celebrations. Many Moroccans, particularly in rural areas, engage in agriculture, crafts, and trade, while cities like Casablanca and Marrakesh are known for their vibrant markets, art, and modern industries. The country's culture is a fascinating blend of ancient customs and contemporary lifestyles, with a deep appreciation for hospitality and respect for tradition. Further south, Mount Kilimanjaro, the highest peak in Africa, rises like a sentinel above the plains of Tanzania. Climbing this dormant volcano is a challenge for adventurers, while the Chaga people, who live at its base, have cultivated the land for generations. In the Ethiopian highlands, ancient churches carved into rock and terraced fields reveal a civilization that has thrived in isolation, preserving traditions and cultures that date back millennia. The people of Ethiopia are incredibly diverse, with over 80 different ethnic groups and languages spoken across the country. Known for their deep cultural heritage, many Ethiopians are proud of their history as one of the few African nations that was never colonized. Orthodox Christianity and Islam are the two dominant religions, influencing daily life, festivals, and customs. Despite economic challenges, Ethiopians are resilient and community-oriented, with strong family ties and traditions, especially in rural areas where agriculture is a primary livelihood. Awashuarm, While Africa is known for its vast natural landscapes, it is also home to some of the fastest growing cities in the world. Cities like Lagos, Nairobi, and Johannesburg are bustling hubs of culture, innovation, and economic growth. Nairobi, the capital of Kenya, is a bustling metropolis known as the economic and cultural hub of East Africa. It is famous for its vibrant mix of modernity and nature, with Nairobi National Park sitting just outside the city, offering wildlife experiences like no other urban area. The city is also a significant center for business and technology, earning the nickname Silicon Savannah due to its growing tech industry. Nairobi's diverse population reflects Kenya's rich cultural tapestry, making it a dynamic city filled with energy, innovation, and tradition. Johannesburg, often called Joburg or Jozi, is the largest city in South Africa and a key economic powerhouse on the continent. It was founded during the 1886 gold rush and remains a major center for finance, industry, and trade. Known for its vibrant cultural scene, Johannesburg also offers rich history through landmarks like the Apartheid Museum and Constitution Hill, symbolizing South Africa's journey from apartheid to democracy. With a young and dynamic population, urban Africa is a place where tradition meets modernity, where ancient customs blend with contemporary lifestyles. Entrepreneurs, artists, and engineers are shaping the future of Africa's urban centers, creating a vibrant blend of old and new. Africa's greatest treasure is its people. With over 1.4 billion people and more than 3,000 distinct ethnic groups, the continent is a mosaic of cultures, languages, and traditions. From the Zulu of South Africa to the Hausa of Nigeria, the diversity of Africa's people is unparalleled. Though diverse, Africans share a deep connection to their land, to their communities, and to their heritage. Whether in the city or the countryside, life in Africa is marked by resilience, creativity, and a strong sense of identity. African people are known for their incredible cultural diversity, with thousands of distinct ethnic groups across the continent, each having its own unique traditions, languages, and customs. Traditional African societies are often community-oriented, placing high value on family, respect for elders, and communal support. Many African cultures emphasize oral traditions, passing down stories, songs, and historical narratives through generations to preserve their heritage. Rituals and ceremonies play a significant role in African culture, marking important life events such as birth, marriage, and death. These ceremonies often include music, dance, and symbolic acts. African culture is vibrant, resilient, and dynamic, constantly evolving while staying connected to its rich heritage. Africa is a land of contrast and beauty, of ancient wisdom and modern ambition. From its wild landscapes to its vibrant cities, Africa continues to evolve while remaining deeply rooted in its heritage. As the continent faces the challenges of the future, climate change, urbanization, and economic growth, its people remain its most powerful resource, ready to shape the next chapter in Africa's rich story. Africa is a continent unlike any other, rich with vibrant landscapes from sweeping deserts to vast rainforests and thriving savannas. It is a land where nature's beauty and raw power coexist, providing a home to diverse wildlife and unique ecosystems. Across its terrains, countless cultures and traditions blend, making Africa a mosaic of languages, peoples, and histories. Despite the challenges it faces, Africa's spirit remains resilient, with its people deeply connected to the land and its ancient roots. Truly, Africa stands as a testament to the beauty, complexity, and vitality of life on Earth. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel for more exciting videos on the world around us. Bye-bye. See you next time.